Shalom. I want to begin the lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well. Much respect to the brothers labor worldwide in truth and sincerity. And a hearty shalom to the believers out there who's believing on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. This your brother Dawadah here at the church here in Birmingham, Alabama, coming at you with a lesson, Lord willing, is edifying. And it's just so much prophecy popping off at the same time, it's hard to keep up, okay? And you got Sweden requesting for their government to issue a lockdown to close down restaurants, close down other different, matter of fact, let me pull it up right quick. So it says, Swedish government asked for powers to close down shops and restaurants, fine people for breaking the Crown 19 rules, right? And, matter of fact, RT, right? Then you got this going on right here also. Well, found this today where you got now, if you want to travel next year, you may need a vaccine passport, right? And it's just the Lord, you know, shortening the days. Matter of fact, let's get that. You know, he's bringing all these things to pass, you know, for the elect's sake, so we can get out of here. Because, you know, Esau is he's a madman, you know, the straight up madman who don't care about nobody but himself. He don't even care, and it's the wicked elite, you know, he don't even care about his brothers and sisters who are in a downtrodden state. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. That's right. For the elect's sake, those days are going to be shortened. All right. You have, I'm parked at this gas station, but what caught my eye was these military vehicles stationed, right, in a part of Alabama, all right, and they're actually, you know, ready to distribute these people, man. All right, it's just a you know, a beck and call from the global elite to push this thing forward, okay? And the word of the Lord, you know, it has free courts, and it's been going out on a high level, all right? Starting with our apostles and elders on down, man, when the Lord, you know, sanctions something, it's going to go forth. All right, matter of fact, let's go to Ezekiel. Because, you know, they have been telling our people, you know, so long that basically it's going to rain, and they haven't hearkened, you know. As in the days of Noah. Noah was telling them, hey, it's going to rain, and they didn't what? They didn't hearken. They didn't want to listen, okay? This is Ezekiel chapter 12 and verse, let me just start at verse 25. For I am the Lord Yahweh, I will speak, and the word that I speak shall come to pass. And then we come over here in those cargo slave ships. Okay? It says, it shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, I will say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashah. So the Lord has said the word. And guess what? These things are now coming to pass. Okay? Again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. And he prophesied of times that are afar off. You believe we prophesy in the times that are far off, but they're really not. They really at the door. Okay, and the Lord is speeding up the time for the elect's sake. 28. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord power. We're going to take off. And the Lord said his words are going to be performed. The thoughts and the intents of his heart is going out, man. All right, the sedition among men is going to happen. All right, the lack of bread. You know, the famine is a great thing, a great destruction that the Lord has prepared for this place. And people, you know, think and take it lightly, but, you know, we're in a time where the Lord said that my servant's going to eat, but you should be hungry. We're in that time right now. People don't even have the eyes to recognize what's going on. Okay? You know, the Lord is the great king, and his word does not go out void. Now you're going to have, I seen another news story regarding another RV in the state of Tennessee again, on the highway, playing that same warning. If you evacuate the area, what is that about? Well, it's just more of Esau throwing up smoke screens to have people not focus on the real issue. Okay, which is what? Trying to get you vaccinated, trying to have you change from transhumanism, and trying to have everything now is going to be done digitally, to where you're going to have everything on that RFID microchip. Now, the brother Tazawan that I teach with, Tazawan Amaf, he had sent me a video regarding this lady talking about how they're making everything digital now, and this was just a smoke screen to it's what we've been telling you, just a smoke screen to kill the economy, to kill the American dollar, so they can introduce this new currency, this digital dollar, which in turn is going to be in that RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. And Lord willing, you know, I'll do a lesson on that video, you know, Lord willing. So you see all these things are playing out and coming to pass. You know, the Lord is not, you know, slack concerning his promise. You know, and for us that have eyes to see and ears to hear, you know, we need to watch until prayer, you know, and keep these things in mind, that the Lord said these things are going to come to pass. So when we do see certain things happen, you know, we can refer back to the scriptures and be stable in that time, right? Matter of fact, let me pull up a precept right quick, because, you know, it's fun to get serious out here. It's not going to be, you know, and it's not now your normal everyday, but pretty soon, man, you're gonna these Babylonians gonna really feel the burn. You know, they're gonna really feel and understand who the Lord Yahweh Shah is. Why? Because we've been proclaiming his word, and he's gonna be the one that gets the credit. You know, that's why we fervently tell brothers, you know, when you out there teaching, you know, when you making these video pictures, say, thus saith the Lord. You can't go wrong. Because when it come to pass, because it will come to pass, right, you're going to be justified. Okay? This is Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Yeah. You know, these people don't fear the Lord. They don't have any type of reverence for the power who created heaven and earth, who hung the sun on nothing, that hung the moon on nothing, had earth at a precise distance away from the moon and the earth, that everything works in conjunction. Okay, you can ask scientists, so-called scientists right now, that if the earth was 2 miles closer to the moon, we'll be too hot. I mean, two miles closer to the sun, we'll be too hot. 2 miles further away from the sun would be too cold, and life wouldn't be able to exist, man. All right, this is the divine plan of Yahweh Shah. All right, and these people don't fear the Lord, but they're gonna fear him. Okay, when all these things start coming to pass, it's just a small a small inkling of these things that's going to happen. Pretty soon, these people are going to know the Lord like we've known him, right? And we know him by what? By his judgments. Matter of fact, let me just get that. We know the Lord by his judgments. And you see judgment raining down on a high level, okay? Whether these deaths are by the crowd 19, or they're by opioid addiction, or they just killing jakes as they come in with certain type of systems, it's ultimately coming back from the Lord. The Lord is ultimately doing these things. Let's go to the book of Psalms. Psalms chapter 9 and verse 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. You see, the wicked is snared in the works of his own hands. And that's what's going to happen. The wicked is going to be snared in the works of his own hands. Okay, we seeing it on a small scale, but it's going to keep going greater and greater and greater. Why? Because the Lord is now, letting that word go forth. Because this devil has reached his measure of sin. Okay, wickedness has polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. Right? But it's saying Jeremiah 51, Lord willing, we'll get that next. I just quoted 2nd Ezra, I believe 15 and 6, or 15 and 4, where it says wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. How has wickedness exceedingly polluted the whole earth? Well, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, Job 9 and 24. That's how wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. All right, you got the damn Moabites, okay, in a damn suit and tie. What the hell is that, man? Well, you leave out from your own culture. Why? Because wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. All right? You got the Amalekites, the so-called Jewish, right, who created the porn industry. And you got motherfucking Moabites and Chinese doing fucking porn. Why? Because wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Okay? They're dealing with the customs and the wine of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And that's why this place has to be destroyed. We're in the same time as Noah, where the Lord looked down on the earth and seen nothing but wickedness, man. All right? And he's going to save his elect out of this. Why? Because we're coming out of the ways of Babylon the Great. And we're trying to serve our power with the whole heart. Okay? Let me see if I can pull this up. We'll read it and get up into this light. Okay? This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. You see? That's what we're in the time of the Lord's vengeance. And we're coming out of Babylon spiritually, man. All right, then our Lord Yahweh shall say, I pray you not take them out of the world, but be in the world, but we're not of this world, right? And I'm paraphrasing, and that's what we're looking forward to. We're looking forward to our champion, right? Yahweh shall coming back and executing his father's vengeance, man. Okay? Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. Yeah, howl for her. If so be, she might be healed. But guess what? She ain't going to be healed. Okay? Because this place is going down. It's not going to get any better. Thus saith the Lord. And we hasten the day for the Lord to just go ahead and take this place out. And we know everything happens, gradually. All right? Like the word is a seed. And that word had to be sown, and now it's blossoming. Just like Esau wickedness, right, was a seed. And when it was sown, and now it's blossoming because it's covering all of the earth right now. Okay? Back in Jeremiah, chapter 51, and verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go everyone into his own country, For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, you see? So yeah, her judgment is now lifted up to the skies. And the Lord is judging this place, man. Okay? The whole earth is going to receive the recompense of the Lord. All right? That's going to be it for the lesson. Lord willing, it's been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who rule well, who teach well. Much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide in truth and in sincerity, and a hearty shalom to the believers out there who's believing on the words of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, coming at you a lesson. Till the next time I say, shalom.